Hey guys, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. So here we're going to take a look at my initial run at the Infinite Torrents for 3.2 for Whimpering Wastes. I decided to go with Luke, and on the second half I decided to go with good old AEMEATH. Because Luke is using Lynae and Mornye, I decided to go with the Fusion Burst variation of AEMEATH's team. Now, this Whimpering Waste is probably one of the most difficult ones we've ever had. The tokens that are available are quite nerfed and quite limited compared to what we've had in the past, which means that you're quite restricted on the teams you can use. So when I did this, I did try a few teams before. I didn't go that too deep into it because I actually got this clear kind of by accident. But a clear's a clear, you know, like in this game mode, as long as you hit the points to get S rank, that's more than enough. You get all the astrites, so the rest is just the flex, the rest is just to challenge yourself. If you enjoy the game mode, then it's something you can kind of strive towards. So this team for Luke is pretty good. It's not amazing in Whiwa, but it can put out some good damage and good AoE. Luke is quite an interesting character. His damage is quite high. It's not as high as you would expect from a new DPS. Like, he doesn't have C.R.Z's damage, but he doesn't actually have his proper team yet, so that is something to note for sure. I think him and Lynae will be very good in single target and Spectro specific content, but hopefully very soon we should be getting a full team for him that should allow him to output a bit more damage in his current Tune Strain variants. So with this run I tried very hard to try and align his big bursts with full waves. Sometimes you can't afford to wait, but that's just how Whiwa goes. If you're looking to try and get as fast and as high a clear time as possible, then you need to save your big moves for the bulk of the creatures on the field. If you don't do that, then, well, you get a lot slower time. So yeah, it's an okay score. 2200 is okay. It doesn't really carry the weight. Ideally, you want to hit the 2250 mark. If you do that on both sides, then that means you'll get 4500, which means you'll get the S rank and you'll fully clear Infinite Torrents. So on AEMEATH's side, of course, I'm running Lupa and Chisa. I don't really understand Kuro's decisions to kind of shill Fusion Burst so much. I don't quite understand. We don't have a proper Fusion Burst team, so it's very, very strange to me. It's not just this rotation either. We've had quite a few. Basically, ever since AEMEATH's released, there's been a lot of Fusion Burst content, but we don't have the team comp for it yet, so it's very strange to me. But either way, you can still get the job done. Of course, this is AEMEATH's world and we just live in it, so she's just gonna absolutely dominate every kind of content that you put her in. So I do fail the switches quite a lot in this, I believe. I don't have the rotation sounds for this, and my Lupa is not actually properly built. She's lacking a lot of energy, and some of the points you need to hit in order to make her efficient I'm missing. She's a work in progress, but still enough to get a decent score, luckily. But through my efficiencies yet again, at least that should give you guys confidence that even with mistakes you should be able to clear. Now, of course, my characters are all S0R1, but, you know, with enough work, even if you don't have a fully kitted out team, you should still be able to get the clear that you need. Also, it's important to note, with Chisa, you can kind of streamline her rotations by quick swapping a lot, so you do have that to kind of work with. AEMEATH's not the best quick swapper, but she does have opportunities to do it, so I'm 100% sure you can do much better than me at this rotation. As I said, this was kind of like my initial testing phase. Because the tokens are so bad, I wasn't really sure what teams were meant to be used other than, you know, Sigrika and Choyen teams, which I tried to avoid using. Frolova's probably really good still. I didn't really use her that much. I think I tried her on one rotation without Choyen. I used Rochia instead, and they performed okay, but they didn't hit the 50% mark, which is probably a skill issue on my part. Now, here you can see, I don't know what happened, but I think it just completely glitched. It wouldn't spawn any more monsters. I have no idea what happened, but luckily I still had enough to get the score, so as you can see. But yeah, it's very tough Weaver this time around. What did you guys think? Did you guys struggle with it, or did you guys glide by? I mean, if you have Sigrika or Choyen, I imagine it's a lot easier. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think. As always, thank you for watching, and remember chat, stay safe, spend responsibly, and have fun. Peace out.